To launch the tool, you need to double click on its desktop icon. This is where my desktop icon is. This desktop icon is created for you by the installer of the application. When you double click on the desktop icon, there are two windows that appear. A console window, this one, and a main application window, this one. The console window is mainly used for logging purpose, and the application window is where you interact with the tool. The usage of the tool is pretty simple. You select the working directory. The working directory is a place where you want to store all the output generated by this tool. So in my case, I'm selecting backup l:sample esxtop. So I just say select folder. Then you load a CSV file generated by esxtop-p command. The CSV file does not have to be in the same location as your working directory, but in my case it is. Once the CSV file is loaded successfully in the memory, the tool indicates the same in the console window. It asks you for an object name. If you know something like some information about what you are looking for, like a virtual machine or a NAID or a VMHPA adapter number, you can enter that value here. If you're not aware of any such object, you may keep it blank and say OK. This next step in the process is to drop system objects. This is optional. You may or may not use it. When you click on drop system objects, any system related threads that are by default present on most of the system are truncated out of the output. So in this case, I'm going to click on drop system objects. The tool generates a warning whether are you sure you want to remove system objects like VPXA worker, hosty workers, etc. You click on yes. You see that the system objects have been dropped. Once the system objects are dropped, you have two options. You can either execute fault finder or plot an individual graph. Executing fault finder is pretty simple. You just click on fault finder button and the tool does the job for you. I'm going to click on it now. So the tool is done with finding the faults and it has generated a CSV file. This number in the name is the epoch time when the file was created. The next option is that you can plot an individual counter. So you start by selecting the counter group. Let's say you want to find out the CPU utilization of a group. So you select group CPU. You then select a counter, let's say percent used, and then an individual object. This pops up the graph for that counter in front of you.